Hello, my wonderful friends. Megas with you on a beautiful day in Asha, and oh my God, am I excited today. I'm literally shaking. You know that feeling you get in your stomach when magic is happening? That's what I've got, my friends. I am literally overwhelmed with energy right now. And one, we're going to go through Asha 12 and 13, which are my all-time favorite. How blessed are we to have the 2,600-year-old Magic Magi text in the order of the Magi. Every day I wake up and I thank God that we were given this gift. What a blessing. And my friends, I don't even know where to start. First thing I want to start with is Spirit put on my heart. He said, Asha is because you are. Oh my God, when that was downloaded into my spirit, my friends, and I started going deeper and deeper, meditating on it, oh my God, when you can wrap your mind around that, Asha is because you are, my friends, your life is going to change. And here's what I want you to do. Go to the comments, tell me what that means to you. Asha is because you are. And don't look at everyone else's comment until after you put yours, because you might be tempted to think, oh, that's really good, I'm going to go with that. But I want to see all of what Spirit puts on your heart, because that is His message to you, my friends. So today, Asha 12 and 13, you know, is my all-time two favorites out of Asha. And it's about perception, my friends. And perception is everything. Oh my God. I don't even know how to put it to words right now what I'm feeling, because I know if you can understand perception, your whole life will change. I hope I've proven to you that you don't have to live in the lie and illusion and matrix with everything going on out in the world, my friends. I live in this light bubble. Every day I wake up, I mean, it's amazing with my family and provision and protection and chasing waterfalls and surfing and playing and just blessed beyond blessed, my friends. And it doesn't matter what's going on out there because I live in light, and so the darkness doesn't come in, my friends. I live this divine life, divine love. In love, there's no hate and fear and greed. And my friends, it's all about perception. And I know when you're lost in the lie and illusion, it's telling you, no, that can't be true. It can't just be perception. It can change everything, my friends. But Asha 13, the Magi Magic, teaches us that when our spiritual world is made straight, our minds are right, our world comes into order, into Asha. Asha is. That's the real above all real. That's the truth. All the rest is light illusion. But you have to have a perception change. And here's the thing. When you're getting all of your perception, oh my God, hear me. When you're getting all of your perception from the lie and illusion, their media, their entertainment, their churches, their news and politics and society, that's where all your perception comes from, my friends. Guess what you're creating? You're locked in and you feel trapped, and it's meant to be that way. You know, okay, I wasn't going to go this route, but it appears we're going this route. But before, I'm going to put a little caveat. Do not leave me if you won't make it to the end of this, because a teacher sometimes will take you through the dark to bring you to the light. But you don't want to get left in the dark, my friends. You don't want to get into a dark, heavy vibration and then not come out into the light. So if you can't make it through this video, turn it off right now. It's okay. I know I'm always telling you guys, you know, hit the like button, comment, stay to the end, blah, 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 trying to work the algorithm. Not here. If you can't stay to the end, go away, because I love you, okay? Because we're going to talk about something heavy. And like I said, I hope Spirit gives me the right words, because I wasn't going this route. I was really excited about Asha 12 and 13, but I got to touch on it because we're talking about perception. And most people's perception is from the lie and illusion. And it goes so deep, my friends. But there's hope, there's light. And I mean, this quick, the snap of your fingers, a blink of your eye, you can awaken my friends, to the truth, to Asha, and it'll change your life. You know, I've shared this story with you guys about being in a cult in frickin' Texas. I hate Texas. I'm sorry. I know I got a lot of guys in Texas that love me and follow me. I hate Texas because of what I went through there. But I've seen how they work, and I've noticed the governments work the same way, my friends. And I'll tell you what they did to me there. They would put me under extreme stress and duress and anxiety, even to the point they poisoned me, my friends, so that I would come to them, so that they could implant me with their ideology. They would come in the middle of the night, and they'd throw everything out of my locker and bunk and make me move, just a sleep deprivation. They'd come in at 2, 3 in the morning and make me go to work. They'd get me up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, work all day, keep me up late, and then wake me. It's just torture, stress going on. And then when that wasn't working the way they wanted it to, they actually poisoned me, my friends. What actually made me drink poison. And I won't go to the whole story, but they put that stress and the troubles they create it, so then they're the one that are going to fix it. And some of the ridiculous things, stay with me, guys. Once I go down these rabbit holes, I know how I am. But they would make me carry a big 55-gallon black trash bag with my lunch in it into a restaurant with them. And they're all in their nice suits and ties. And I had just come out of the auto garage that they made me work at, or they had a tree trimming service, or they just made me do all these different jobs and works for them. And I was dirty and exhausted, grease on me, and I had to carry a 55-gallon trash bag into a nice restaurant, and they'd make me set it up on the table. I tried to hide it. They'd make me set it up on the table and eat out of it like an animal, and people staring and watching me. And so that later on they could say, hey, do you know what? Leave the trash bag, dress up nice. You get to sit with us today. And you're almost thankful for it, where they poisoned me and tortured me, but then they'll come in and try to make you feel a little better, and you feel yourself a little thankful for it. So they're creating the stress and the trouble, maybe like we might be seeing now. Have we heard of maybe governments making up diseases in laboratories? Have we ever seen this in the past with the Native Americans, where they killed off all their food supply, all the buffalo, so they had to come to them and eat out of their hand? Come get your food, come get your medicine from our hand. My friends, it's all about control, and I'll tell you why. Because the money is gone. The money, the financial system has crumbled. There's no more gold backing up the money, my friends, and they know it, and it's about to crash, so they need the control. They need you to think you need them, my friends, because they're going to keep you safe. They're going to protect you. They're going to heal you. They're going to give you that drug to make you feel better, my friends. It's all about the control right now, and it's so obvious. Just U.S. alone, what is it, 21 trillion in debt? Now they got a $2 trillion plan to help ease the suffering. Where'd that $2 trillion come from? Why did they pay down that 21? It's not there, my friends. They're giving different organizations money to vote for them. They ain't got the money. There's no gold backing it. It's falling apart, and it's not just in the U.S., it's all around the world. Can you see how connected the whole world is right now? And it's just a handful, my friends, that are puppet masters pulling the strings, but we can break free. We can cut those strings with a change of perception, because light removes the darkness. And get this, hold this, truth removes the lie. When you've been lied to and it's your truth, but the truth comes, the light comes, it's no longer the lie can't control you, because it's obviously a lie, my friends. That's the beauty of the truth will set you free. Here's the problem, my friends. People are getting their whole perceptions from the news, from the media, from the Matrix, and it's become their reality, and they don't see a way out, my friends. So we're going to get out of Asha 12 and Asha 13 a new perspective, a true perspective, my friends. Listen to this. In Asha 12 it says, there is nothing for me outside. Let that sink in for 1 minute. There's nothing for me outside. I got to touch on this one more time. The religions, the Matrix world religions. This is a great example of awakening. When you awaken, no matter if you're Christian, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, when you awaken and you look at the stories you were told as a child that you took as truth, they are more ridiculous than Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, and the Easter Bunny. They are so insane. An all good God that gets jealous, that hates, that wars, that says kill men, women, and children. My friends, when you awaken, you think, oh my God, these stories are so ridiculous. I don't want to get into that because we have too much to cover. I don't need to tell you the stories. You know the stories, my friends, and they're stupid. They're insane. But it's people live their whole life believing that. And it's the same when you wake up with the politics. You think you're going to vote your way out of this? They give you, Republican or Democrat. And if you don't get yours, don't worry, 4 years later, you'll get another chance. It's been hundreds of years, my friends. There's no change because it's the same stupid thing, my friends. We need a complete change, a complete perception change, and it's not going to happen looking outside yourself. You're not going to find it in their churches. You're not going to find it on their news stations. You're not going to find it from the politicians' mouths and lies. You're going to go inside to that book, that omniscient, omnipotent, powerful book written inside of you, my friends. And it says, there is nothing for me outside. Get this. You're going to restore yourself today, my friends. I have spent too long looking outside myself, looking for meaning, purpose, affirmation, approval, love, truth, happiness, and God, just to find myself ever searching. My friends, they've set it up where you can't get it. You can't find it. You can never lay hold of it. It's like you're on one of those carousels and you're reaching for that gold ring that's never there, my friends. They keep God out of your reach. Every Sunday you go and you're begging a deity and you're going to get your good, you're going to get your provision, you're going to get your protection, but you never do because you're searching outside yourself. What do? It says, so I quiet all the many thoughts and ideas and stories and lies and illusion, you know all this, and I go inside, and there I find the Savior. There I find Seoshant. There I find the original word written in my heart of heart, Jesus, my friends. And then I realize there is no separation from my good, my God. We are one. All the truth, happiness I was looking for is here. Now I am that I am. Now that I know this, it is good as God is. And oh my God, did that tie in perfect with what Spirit was telling me for you today, that Asha is because you are. Oh my God. My friends, are you getting this? I hope I'm putting this in a way that you can understand, my friends. I wrote this here, listen to this. Right knowledge dispels its opposite. Right knowledge dispels its opposite. The truth, once the truth comes, they can't fool you with the lie anymore. When the light comes, the darkness just disappears. There's no big fight. It says the absence of knowledge is an actual type of perception, an actual mindset that is creative, and it's opposite of the truth, and it makes a real form and matter. My friends, if you have wrong knowledge that they've implanted in you, it's a real perception that's making real form and matter. Pantajali says this beautifully. He says, ignorance is the notion that takes the self, which is joyful, pure, and eternal, to be the non-self, which is painful, unclean, and temporary. Ignorance is the primary cause of all bondage. Hear this, because this is going to tie into Asha 13. Someone's going to get set free right now. It says, ignorance Now, my friends, when someone calls you ignorant, I know it can seem like an insult, but sometimes it's just you don't know, my friends. And so and people are creating their lives out of ignorance. And that's why we're going to get the truth today. Ignorance is the primary cause of all bondage. If they can keep you ignorant, they can keep you bound. And now we come to Asha 13. Good is good, bad is bad. Good is good, bad is bad. Good is good, bad is bad. It says the original word, that original vibration, which is Asha, a perfect creator's perfect thought and idea for the world, for you. What else could a perfect creator have but a perfect creation, my friends? That's the real above all real. That's truth. It says the original word is that all good comes from the creator and no evil comes from him. Well, that's not what the matrix religions tell you. That's not what the politicians tell you. They tell you as long as you're doing good, well, God will be good. You know, he's going to love you as long as you're doing what you're told. You paying your taxes, 54%. Down in California right now, and then 10% to your tithe, that's 64%. You're not living on a whole lot of money. Good thing we're making millions, right, guys? So you're not going to get the original word from the matrix religions. They teach you a God that is love sometimes, hate sometimes, peace sometimes, war sometimes, good sometimes, bad sometimes. It says in the Bible, the Lord that sends good and evil. You know, if your child has cancer, you're probably masturbating or something. They'll put this lie and crap in your mind of who God is. Do you know what the original word is? It's pretty simple here. It says that all good comes from the Creator. Is cancer good? Is bondage good? Is not having enough money to live and survive good? Is not being able to have a little plot of land and have a garden and drink some water in this earth that the Spirit gave us? Is that good? My friends, we need a change of perception of what good is. We don't need handouts from them. We don't need their lies. We don't need their religion. We don't need their God. We have the all good God, and he lives right here in this church, in this temple, inside of me. And you know what, my friends, I found? He's kind of powerful. All the things that the matrix religions and schools told me, be careful, watch out, you know, your whole life is going to fall apart if you don't follow their God and their rules, my friends. Well, do you know what I found out? My life got kind of good when I threw away their God and their politics and their rules. And I went inside of myself and I found Ahura Mazda, the all good Spirit, the loving Father, the real above all real, the truth that God is only good and he has no evil attributes in him. And I started mimicking that vibration, and oh my God, I started creating it in my life, my friends. It says no evil comes from him. And from this original word is the spiritual world made straight and the material world brought into order. To bring the material world into order, you make the spiritual world straight. How do you do that, Magus? Quite simple. It's the original word. It's the Savior that is locked inside of you, my friend. So it's real easy to find. And it's all good comes from the Creator. Forget all those lies and stories you heard. We're going to start telling a new story, my friends, and we're going to start having new results because we're planting new energetic seeds. How about it says the original word of false religion? Well, what could that be? What could the word of false religion be? It's that evil comes from the Creator. Wow, isn't that what the Bible and the Quran and the Gita and all those world matrix religions teach? That's the false word. And it says in this false idea is all the evil creatures suffer. You want to end suffering? You want to end bondage? You go back to the original word, all good. We end up knowing only good, intimate with only good, vibrating only good, being only good. And we find out Asha is because we are. Oh my God. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.